Hello everyone, and welcome to Amnesia Rebirth. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and we're going to be doing a full Let's Play of this brand new little horror game. However, this might be a little different than the Let's Play that you would expect from my channel normally, because we're actually live streaming this game. What you're going to be watching is the Twitch VODs of myself and Jane, otherwise known as Thistlebones, playing the game. So you can expect a little bit of a looser format, some chat interaction, things like that. So if that turns you off, my apologies. But we wanted to do a live stream of it because it's more fun to be spooked in real time with people, right? So that said, I'm recording this intro because we had some tech difficulties at the beginning of the stream last night. And there was a lot of messing with audio settings and some visual bugs and things like that that we had to get sorted out. So to ensure a clean, immersive experience, I'm going to load the game from the beginning and just re-record the first few minutes, the intro to the game, so you can get fully immersed into it. From that point forward, it will be the recording, so you can expect all of the normal things you would expect from a stream like that. But I hope you enjoy nonetheless. And if you want to join us, we'll be streaming every night until either the game is finished or I have to leave for the weekend. So, all right, everyone. I'll see you on the other side.
There is a moment when you realize what the pain has made of you. In hiding, curled in on yourself, unable to show the world your face. Acting on instinct, lashing out, even at those closest to you. Time has passed. And time is a thief. It has stolen your memories. The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of joy. You have been hollowed out from the inside. And there's nothing left of the person you used to be. But you try. You try to remember how to smile. You try to remember how to love. And one day you crawl out from your hiding place and step back into the world. And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
A little bit of an opening monologue from our main character, Tasi, I believe, who's an artiste, and a good one at that.
What was that?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Pretending it's not there won't make it go away.
Salim, it's just turbulence. It'll settle down soon.
Yes, I know. It's hard though. You know, your head tells you one thing, but your heart disagrees.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining what might go wrong.
I know someone who can help you.
And who's that? Maka. Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
I know, my heart. It's good for him to have an adventure, but he'll be glad when this journey's over, I think. He's had a hard life.
And there's so much more to come.
Alex?
Oh.
Yasmin, get up here! Hello, this is Sandra, Algerian. Can anyone read me? Mayday, this is Cassandra. Do you read?
Okay, hold on.
Come on, stay with me, baby!
Every good horror game needs to start with a plane crash nowadays. Lot to unpack there. And obviously, since I'm recording this after the first stream, I have a little bit more of an inkling. Ooh.
Don't forget. Don't lose
That
it.
still spooked me, though.
No, come on. Need to find him. He must understand. Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her. Focus! I am Tasi. I am still Tasi. What? Where? Fight it. Don't give in. You can make it. Don't forget. Don't lose yourself.
I have laudanum. It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself to fear. You understand me, Tasi?
So we were given medicine to help keep our emotions in check. And we're reminding ourselves that we are still Tasi, telling ourselves not to lose control. We're struggling to maintain our sense of sanity.
What happened? Where are they all?
And now we're in a plane.
Salim.
I have to remember she will die. Find Salim. Salim, of course, being our husband, who we saw on the plane. And we do have our little memory book of all of the various sketches that we've drawn that give us hints as to what's going on, or little bits of background info.
My handwriting. I don't remember.
Of course, this being an Amnesia game, we have Amnesia, and it's a little bit of a different setup than the Dark Descent was, although with similar trappings, laudanum being one. The first question that we need to ask, though, is why are we back in the plane when the plane looks so old and jacked up? Why do we feel like we've been here before, as if this didn't just happen?
That's the doctor. I'm here. I'm here.
This is not a crash that just happened, right? Put it that way.
Hello. Hello. This is Tasi. Useless.
So we have all of the same normal Amnesia physics-based controls.
Is anyone there?
But it seems like we can't activate this radio, unfortunately. But the doctor is someone who was with us on the plane and apparently is the one who gave us that laudanum as well. It's hard to tell. However, we do have a cockpit door handle, which that begs the question, is that blood? I'm guessing that's blood. That looks like bloody fingerprints. And we're out.
Oh, Mother Mary.
And we are in the desert. But everyone, that's the intro of the game. We're going to go back to the live recording now. So we'll see you all over there. All right? I hope you continue to enjoy. Whew.
Mother Mary.
A little bit brighter than the beginning of the first Amnesia, I have to say. Oh, we're getting stumbly.
For God's sake, help me!
I remember people were hurt in the crash. I was here. I think. Where did they go?
So we can confirm.
Where's Salim?
She remembers in the crash, as if the crash has been a while now, which you know, tracks with the fact that things are like rusted and clearly been here for a hot minute.
My friend, we'll get you out.
This is heavy. Can't really move it. I can almost get stuck on it when I try and grab it.
Leon, Jonathan, give us a hand here.
Well, we're definitely flashing back, that's for sure. Oh, there's the...
Nice ASMR sound.
Yep.
In my case. Left side. Bandages. Quickly.
Do I have a run? I have a crouch. Oh, hey, look at that. That's a thing. Oh, that's like going... Oh, no, it was just the angle of it.
No.
Looked like it was like under our skin. Yeah,
Not to fry out here.
we've only been able to surmise that that sound is like our skin boiling out in the desert sun.
Or crabs.
Or it could just be crabs. Skitter, skitter.
No, Rachel!
They're talking about bandages in someone's case. I'm just trying to see if that's something we can access, but it looks like it's not. So I think we're just gonna roll. You're gonna be dinner one day, friend. Your days are numbered.
God.
Speaking of dinner.
God.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I know they were in a plane crash and all, but these are pretty shitty crosses. Like, you guys couldn't have done a little better? Come on now. Alright, let's stop the crabs in our brain by staying in the shade.
Wait, Hank.
But we've no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Salim. He's hurt. You know what he's like.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The caves aren't far.
What does that mean, do you think? Is he sickly or something?
It seems like he's just kind of like a pansy.
Please.
Like, well, because like, and like, you know, not to be disparaging towards the guy at all, but like, his wife gives him like a stuffed monkey because he's afraid on the
yeah.
plane. Like,
He's soft.
he seems like he's just a nervous fella, you know. So might be the kind of guy that isn't able to really handle pain well, so someone's gonna have to hold him down while they try and help him, rather than, you know, being like the grit your teeth and bear it manly man type, which is fair either way. I certainly wouldn't be happy if I was just in a plane crash and presumably horribly wounded. But yeah, I think that's the takeaway there.
Oh, we forgot to change the name of the stream.
God damn it! I always do that. Alright, we can run. Run! Yes. I think I'd be running faster if I was hearing crabs in my brain from being in the heat. Cat tongues. Yes. Is that like a brand of cigar or something? Is that what I'm
Yeah.
taking away from that?
Salim! Salim, are you there?
Yum, cat tongues. Yeah, how did your Valhalla stream go, Ben? I know you were working on that earlier, but I was unfortunately not able to attend. I was working on stuff. Alright, now that we're solidly in the shade.
Boomer Tom.
Yep. I mean, hey, I'm not quite boomer age, but I'm close enough. I'm nearly 30.
All night?
All night, baby. Or, you know, until Jane needs to go to bed for work. But, you know, one or the other. I definitely think we'll be doing a full playthrough of this, though, I imagine, right? Streaming it and then putting it on YouTube?
Yeah.
I would imagine, so.
Why not?
Yeah, unless we become horribly discontent with the game or something, but until that point. Which I don't think we would. I've seen pretty solid reviews across the board thus far from people, so, you know, I know reviews don't always reflect the actual end-user experience, but...
Oh, there
still.
is a cave. Oh, thank God.
What's this? Ah! Ahoy, Captain! How you doing? Good to see you.
But it's good, isn't it? People have been here.
So, we'll be shot with salt instead of dying of thirst. I agree.
Leon.
What? Now don't get your hopes up. We're in the shit.
We're in the shit. I mean, you know, you don't want to lose hope, but also stranded in the desert with a bunch of strange, ancient, tribal-esque markings and like ancient, tossed water skins. Obvious. That was an interesting. Ah, there we go. Lens flare. Nice. Strange caves with old animal hide curtains and stuff. It might be a little bit off the deep end. Ooh, hello.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, the stories don't do this place justice. It is amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells, the flavours, the colours, and the noise. I may have picked you both up a little something. You never know your luck. All my love, always. Dad.
Very nice. Very nice. Shame that that man's family will probably never get that letter. Oh, hello. Hidden away under a box, I see. What is this? Rachel Holt, Chief People Wrangler. Papers. Travel from Croydon Airport. Breath of fresh air. Must thank C for suggesting her. On top of everything, much better at it than me. Need to give her a bit of time to get to grips with the local scenery, but very promising start. Hopefully she can be a permanent fixture for future trips. Dude, the camel mount is a DLC pre-order add-on. I didn't decide to go all in for it.
Got a good head on it. I like it.
That cut that off, unfortunately. I was hoping it wouldn't.
Oh, Tasi. Look at the hands. Such tiny, perfect fingers. Hello. Hello, my little one.
Well, he may not be the bravest sort, but Salim seems like he's a good guy at the very least. Yeah, I was really hoping that loading into this area would like let the dialogue finish, but so it goes. Now we know. Now we know. Going forward. Hope nothing bad happens to whom? Salim? The camels? I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to the camels either. Amnesiac achievement. Fitting.
It's all right. I can manage.
Come on. Not far now. Hello? Is anyone there? Salim!
Just like stalactites.
Yeah. See, my time in Hollow Knight now has me trained to assume that I'm going to immediately get murked by one of these as soon as I walk under them. It's... Ooh. That's not great.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Well, we see where the doctor was presumably setting up shop.
This is us. Salim and me. I brought this here.
She brought this here, like, on the trip or into the cave?
Probably both.
Probably both. Fair. Fair. It is on PC. That's what's weird. And, like, this is with my new PC that is strong. So...
I had something to say to you. A whole speech, something poetic, but...
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just... I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined it.
Salim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop worrying. I'm in love with you, you idiot.
You are my heart, Tasi Trianon.
I said no poetry.
He does kind of look like he's being eaten by plants, huh? They were either hiding under a bush having this conversation, or this is just his wife's artistic rendition of what was going on in that scene. Oh, is this an empty laudanum bottle? It is. I can definitely see a Salim-type nice guy personality fitting you, Cruz. You are a nice fella indeed. Perhaps more courageous than the Salim that we have heard about, but... Aha! Guys, it's Amnesia Light Mechanics. We're here. I clicked on this paper and assumed that I was about to burn it. I was about to be very upset. What do we got here? Jake Sanulama Sadiola Project. Triple Crown Mining Company. Tasi Trianon. Jonathan Weber. So they're working on What? Oh, mine. Ah, okay. So that's what we're here for, I guess. Maybe there will be sick pyromantic action. We don't know. Oh, man, this looked like an oil barrel for a second from the first Amnesia. Mm-mm. What is this? Alex and Richard, October 36. Thought you should have this. It captures you both so well. GX. I mean, people have, like, bunks and pictures and... Oh.
I won't stay here. There's something in the tunnels, I swear it.
You won't be staying. You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you. Come here.
Yeah, they've definitely been here for a hot minute, which begs the question of why were we back in the fuselage of the plane if they, and presumably we, had been set up here for a while. These matches? What am I looking at here? Come on. Oh, pencil. Okay. Also, I should note, where is our journal? Yes. So we actually have, like, reminders and notes and memories, which this is something that we saw in the video that we watched. There's, like, the actual things that we're going to find are already in here, but then they become unobscured once we find them, which is interesting. Kind of gives us some hints on stuff that we should be looking for, I suppose. Also, if there's anything that seems like I missed,
or the stitching will tear.
I'm sorry. I will be still.
Salim.
Well, there's how Salim was hurt.
I have you.
Or the way in which he was hurt. That was a pretty wicked torso wound he had there. Must have taken a big piece of shrapnel or something. Looked at this already. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's... Oh, yeah, Ben, you're right. There's footprints all over the place and drops of blood, too. What do we got here? Just a general map of the area. Looks like we were flying from Algeria to somewhere that it looks like they're guessing we crashed in, if I had to guess. Oh, so if there's something you're looking at and I click away from it, let me know, Jane. We'll go back to it. Here we go. Manifest. So James Henry Mitchell is the expedition leader. Expedition missing some letters. Rachel Holt, assistant to Mr. Mitchell. Alexander Melville Sterling is the expedition sponsor. Richard Fairchild is the assistant to Mr. Sterling. Lots of assistants. Dr. Anton Metzier, the doctor. Leon DeVry, mining supervisor. Jonathan Weber is the engineer. Tasi Trianon is the engineering drafter. Ava Ritter is the geologist. Lucas Ritter is the rifle guard, I assume. Malik Tambura is a guide. Salim Hanachi is a guide, so our husband. Nicholas Mason is the pilot, and Yasmin Shabani is the hostess. So wait, where were we on here? We are...
You are the engineering drafter.
So, yes. Okay, got it. Imagine we just weren't even on the manifest. Nothing on the back.
What was the expedition for?
It looked like, based on that map we saw over there, that we were coming out to, like, plot a new location to expand a mine or something. At least, I'm guessing that's why they had that map. Guy with gun, Lucas from Fire Emblem. Exactly. But yeah, and that's what we're saying, Ben. Like, she was here with them. She was in the crash. She was in this cave system. But then wakes up freaking out in the fuselage that's clearly been there for a while, and we don't know why, and she doesn't seem to remember going there. It's strange. So, we have a portable radio transmitter. Assume 9 people. So maybe it was supposed to be 10, but then someone passed away, so now it's 9, I'm guessing?
10 to 9 people?
Yeah, because you'd think it'd be the other way around if it was 9 to 10 people, right?
10. Well, was this written after they crashed or for the expedition?
I'm guessing after they crashed based on the kind of janky nature of it, right? Because otherwise it would be up like on a typewriter or something, like their supplies, I would assume anyway. So there's 2 days of water, 1 day's food, rope, 3 rifles, 1 lantern. Oh god, amnesia lanterns, here we go. 4 boxes of matches, paper, kindling for fire, fuel, question mark, 2 blankets. You'd think you would want more than 2 blankets.
Well, I'm sure they weren't planning on crash landing.
True. 1 medical kit, needle and thread, ether, ammonium and iodine, laudanum, gauze, burn treatment, eye dressing, adhesive compress, pair of scissors, 2 scalpel blades, and a compass. Oh, I feel like this is like this is what we were able to salvage from the wreckage.
That makes sense.
So, hello, matches. Already I can see wine. Oh, we're gonna... You know, I was gonna say we're probably gonna want some wine, and our character was like, "No, fuck that! I'm a recovering alcoholic. Get it away from me." Oh, and this is us, right? Tasi Trianon, engineering drafter. Papers not needed. French national. Travel from Les Bourgeois. I don't know how that would. Bourget. I got nothing. Canadians in the chat. I'm gonna stereotype you. How do I pronounce that? Tell me through text. It'll definitely work out. Tasi. Really don't know how best to handle this. Sure, she'll cope in the field. This is not a difficult trip. We've been on much worse. But the last year has been hell for her. That call from Paris. She sounded so broken. Guess all I can do is look out for her. Try to keep her busy. Need to prod Malik and Rachel to do the same. She's got Salim here too, which will help. I really, really hope this is what she needs. That it can start mending things for her. For both of them. What is a man who throws wine?
Hey,
exactly.
I promise I won't bring this up again, but I know this won't be easy on you. First time out again, you know? So, if you want a break, you want to get away from people, any of that, just say whatever you need.
So, Tasi and Salim have had some sort of trauma or something that they were dealing with that everyone's kind of worried about them for. But clearly this is a group of people that they know at least some of them. So that's interesting to note. It is not scary yet, Captain. We have only just gotten started.
I am Salim Hanachi. I crashed with the crew of the Cassandra on March 3rd, 1937. I and others were injured. We stayed while the rest of the crew went for help. My companions are dead now, and the radio is broken. I cannot wait alone. There is some sort of creature here. I must go after the crew as best I can. They followed the path through the mountain. I will leave signs. Tasi, if I do not find you, and by some chance you are reading this, know that you are my heart.
So what's interesting about this is Talim and others were injured. They stayed, and the others are dead now. Did they just die of their wounds, or did they get got? Or something else? We don't know.
Don't know.
But it's an interesting question to ask, at the very least.
Why couldn't you wait? I'll find you. I promise.
Let's go over here real quick, do a little bit more investigating.
Throwing shit off.
Need to be able to open this chest, maybe? This direction? Ah, there we go. Hello? Just closing the bottom that we can't interact with. Got it, understood. Is that a brush?
That bottle is so loud.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
That's what I was looking for. Like, what the hell? Aha. Ava Ritter, geologist. Papers, German, will need a visa. Travel from Hamburg. Geologist, hired by Triple Crown, good references. Had a brief telephone call, very German, very precise. Package deal with second gun, Lucas, her husband. Note to Rachel to sort out sleeping arrangements, they'll want to be together. Logically.
I seem to spend my life around efficient women who think I'm not taking things seriously enough.
Hank has some thoughts about the fact that she is a practical German woman, apparently.
My darling Amanda, by now you'll know about the crash. And you'll know that our situation is a bit sticky. We're off for a walk through the desert to see if we can find a radio or a village or some other sort of help. Everyone's putting a brave face on it. But no one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If it is, I'm sorry, my love. I suppose it's my fault for wanting a big adventure. I should have stayed home after all. Please tell them both that I love them. Tell Susan that she's the best girl in the world. And tell Alfie to look after his sister. Now I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and my hands are trembling and I just don't know what to write. I don't know how to say goodbye. I can't believe this is goodbye. I love you, my darling girl. I know in my heart we'll see each other again. Even if it's not in this life. You're Jonathan.
Ben, you're killing me here, bud. Attaches letter to a carrier vulture. Vulture eats his arm. Oh man, I like the dichotomy we've got in chat right now of Ben bringing the wit and then Cruz being like, "Oh my God, this is all suck. This is so terrible." Like we've got two sides of a very good coin, and I'm glad that we have a solid mix here. This is Yasmin Shabani. Huh. Okay. Whoop.
What a beautiful
I can't
girl.
move on this one.
Is that your daughter? Yes. My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren. Did you leave her in Paris? Yes. Is she with her
Yasmin, I'd like to check the Sadiola samples are packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
So we know that Tasi and Salim have a daughter, and that they love each other and her very much. We know that they've had apparently a really rough year and are going on this trip as much to get away as they are anything else from something terrible that happened, and they left their newborn in Paris? Something tells me that that newborn is being left in more ways than one, because she's no longer with us. Okay. This is a whole thing. Okay. We're gonna pound through this one real fast. Get ready, everybody. Algeria continued. The colonization of Algeria was rendered difficult by the presence of a native population which already had its own civilization and was nomad and warlike in its instincts. A start was made in the region of the Tell, and then the mountains and high plateau lands were taken in hand. There's been a spontaneous flow of Italian and Spanish immigration, and a system of land grants and other concessions have attracted large numbers of immigrants from the south of France who have settled down well in the country. Between 1904 and 1914, 206,000 hectares of land had been settled, of which 91,200 were free grants. I'm not reading the rest of this. This seems pointless. Is there something else under this? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Colonization, indeed. Oh, the daughter isn't real. That's an interesting thought, Ben. Would it be a shared hallucination, then, between Taji and Salim, or what? Because, like, if they're both seeing her... 206,000 hectares of Ostia. I did think of Hector, yes. I'm just that much of a Fire Emblem nerd. We have a side path here? Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Yes. Yep. I don't think we need to light this. So this Jane and I are familiar with. Looks like she had a bottle of laudanum and a note.
Salim, I'm sorry. Without Lucas, I cannot bear it. The rest of you, this is not Salim's fault. I am of sound mind. Ever return.